Hey everybody, it's David and welcome to another episode of the Daily D. Today's topic is gratitude and abundance. So many times I forget to be grateful for the things that I have in my life, and it's because sometimes you get discouraged. Sometimes you or I, let's just use me, not you. Sometimes I take things for granted. Sometimes I believe something is not, or sometimes I just forget that something's there. That could be a person, honestly. That could be a thing. That could be anything, really. Sometimes it's easy to forget about the things that are around us all the time. It's easy to forget that somebody loves us. It's easy to forget that somebody cares about us. It's easy to forget that somebody's there for you. It's easy to forget um, how hard you work to get something. It's easy to forget those things, and because of that, you take them for granted. I think that the only time that we really truly remember things that we may have been taking for granted is when we lose them, right? Like for an example, a very simple thing, but I remember maybe a year ago, I lost a pair of headphones, and I rarely use these headphones. I would use them every now and then, but I needed them one day for the gym, and I couldn't find them, and it stressed me out for like a day or two. But I hadn't even seen the headphones in probably 6 months, and I know this is very simple, but I remember thinking, "Gosh, man, I'm taking things for granted because I could have." The reason that I'm looking for something is because I need it, right? That's usually when we think about things. It's usually when we need somebody is when we think about them. And we take those things for granted. I lost a pair of headphones. I've taken people for granted many times where I forget to thank them for the things that they've done, and I take them for granted just assuming they'll get it done. And that's something that I've had to live with, and maybe you have to live with it too. I mean, not live with, but deal with, because definitely we need to stop doing those things. Abundance is what we possess, and you may not believe this or not. Maybe sometimes you look around you and you're just like, man, I don't have anything, or gosh, nobody loves me, or I don't have, there's just, I'm not where I want to be. Sometimes we do that, and I do that a lot. Many people go through that, and I want you to know it doesn't matter where somebody is in life, meaning no matter if you think they're in a good place or not, everybody can be in a dark place, no matter where they're from, or where they live, what they do, what their job or their title or responsibilities are. Everybody deals with their own agony, with their own pain, no matter what. And sometimes this pain comes from the feeling of not feeling loved or appreciated. This can come from the feeling of not being worthy or not having enough or not fulfilling their destiny. And the thought of abundance is to be really thankful for the many blessings that we have in our life, because we are blessed. I mean, we're blessed beyond belief. I mean, first we were chosen to be here on this world, right? To be alive today. The ability to have this conversation, the ability to even watch this video if you're watching, or for me to record this video is a perfect example of abundance in our lives, because we definitely don't necessarily need to have these things in our lives. We could definitely go without them, but I mean, today if you have them, it's sometimes it becomes a standard, right? It's having a phone is a standard today, but having unlimited internet maybe not, maybe a luxury, right? Might be abundance. That's an abundance. But here's what I do know is that you are blessed, and you are definitely in a great place today. And regardless if you feel that or not, I know this because I know you have greatness inside of you, just as I do. And our challenge each day is to be thankful and grateful for the things that we've been blessed with, regardless if we want them forever or not. See, I don't believe you have to accept what you have today as the ultimate end, right? Like, for an example, I don't have to accept my health today as it is today. I don't have to accept my income as it is today. I don't have to accept my relationship as it is today. I want all of those to increase. I want them to all be better. And I may not be happy with, where I am today because I think I could have more, but I have to be grateful and thankful for what I do have, because it could definitely be taken away from me. People can be taken away. Life is lost every single day. Things can be taken away. Wealth and success is lost every day. So be thankful for the things that you have. Say thank you to the people around you, for those that you support and those who take care of you at the same time. Say thank you. And I say thank you to the people that even if To be honest with you, I think thankfulness is a very, very big part of life. I think being thankful for those around you is a very important part. I think being grateful for what you have and what you've accomplished, regardless if you're like I mentioned, you can. Here's a statement, right? You must be thankful for what you have, but you must be hungry for what you want, and you must be pursuing that on a daily basis, because it isn't meant. We weren't put here to just be okay. We weren't here to be average. We were here to be phenomenal, outstanding. We were put here to do great things. And I know, I'm gonna stand up here. Oh man, I know sometimes it's hard to see that ending point or that change, or sometimes it's hard to really believe that it could be for you. I know. I didn't believe it for many years either. I didn't believe it. I was told many times when I was a kid that I wasn't going to be much, and that I was different, and kids would make fun of me, and my parents would tell me you could do whatever you want, but I didn't believe them. I didn't think I was going to amount to much. And if you don't believe me, I mean, I know many people don't, because actually, when you start talking to people who if you kind of look at them and say, hey, they're doing some good things in life, because I feel like I am most days, sometimes you don't believe that they came from bad backgrounds. And, I'm not saying I came from some abusive household or I came from a bad family. I'm just here to tell you that I wasn't really, nothing much was expected of me. And that gift of great, I'm super grateful, by the way. And you could be grateful for anything. I'm super grateful that they didn't expect much of me. I am super grateful. I am super grateful, because if they would have, I don't think I'd be the man that I am today. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the hurt. I'm grateful for the pain. I'm grateful for the suffering. I'm grateful for the poverty. I'm grateful for all of those things, because all of those help to mold and shape me. So here's the last word. If you believe that you were not set up for success, meaning somebody in your life, something in your life occurred. Maybe you grew up in a poor family. Maybe you grew up in an abusive family or relationship. Maybe you went through some pain and some hurt. All of those things were part of the plan to shape and mold you to the person you are today. See, I believe that those pain points really either help describe and define your passion for the future to make it better, or they hold you back and restrict you from being great. Either you live in the past or you shoot for the future. Either you drive looking through the windshield or through the rear view mirror. Either one is your choice. And I believe that all the grateful things that I am grateful for every flat tire, for every, name that I was called, for every downfall I've ever had in my life. I am super grateful for every separation, every family thing, challenge. I am super grateful. And I'm thankful for them, because without those, I wouldn't be who I am today. Just remember that you are who you are today because of all the experiences you've gone through. That doesn't mean you have to be this person forever, but that just means that you are here today because of them. So I would challenge you today: be grateful, be thankful, but don't be content. Don't stop. You owe it to yourself, to your future generations, to the people that depend on you, to be great. Don't ever allow anyone to steal your future. You're the only one who can define it. And I wish nothing but success, health, wealth, but most importantly, freedom to you, sir or ma'am. Have a great day.